Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Gaming on Board. Tonight's another special video. I finally received a Kickstarter game that I backed 7 months ago. It shipped 2 months ago, and I think I was ever going to get it. And there were actually a ton of complaints on this project about pieces missing and being broken and the boxes destroyed. And I heard even one person had holes poked in some of the cards with Sharpie written on them. And in the game, I don't think it was the fault of the company, but the game was available on Amazon before all the backers received their copies. I think it was just an unfortunate scheduling with the Christmas season and everything, because it shipped out right before Christmas. But anyways, I'm talking about Samhain, and we reached a lot of stretch goals on this one, so there's some cool stuff in here. And I'm pronouncing it Samhain. It might be pronounced Samhain. I'm not sure, but here in America, that is pronounced Samhain. So let's go down to the table and see what you get in the Kickstarter version with all the stretch goals. Alright, so here it is. Finally, Samhain or Samhain. The art looks freaking awesome. There you go. I'm not going to pronounce the name of the game designers. And then I guess this is GeoChix, GeoChix.it. Alright, so I've already opened this up just to make sure everything was here and it wasn't damaged, just because it was an abundance of complaints on this particular one. So these are the workers or clan members, the basic clan members that you get with the game. This is not what we'll be playing with, but I'll show you what replaces these, which is much cooler. And these are just basic wooden blocks, wooden cubes, if you couldn't tell. Then you've got the English rule book and the Italian rule book. I think it's Italian. Very detailed rule book. I went through and read it. There's a few things you have to go back and read a couple times, because there's a lot going on in this game and there's not a ton of components. So, and there's some words and abbreviations that you don't see in other games, like DP, which is devotion points, and MP, which is multi-points, which I don't know why they chose to name it MP. It just means that you can pay for those points using different combinations of resources and other points. So they just call them MP for multiple points. And then they got a nice little key here on the back that shows you what all the different symbols mean, which is great. And then they got some quick setup stuff. This explains what all the cards do, but each player has their own reference card. So you get English rule book and reference cards, and Italian rule book and reference cards. I will never use these, so I'm just gonna leave them together like that. All right, so then this was a part of the stretch goals, were these 3 additional special items. Again, these are just wooden pieces. And something that was strange, if you followed this project at all, this magic pot here was blue in the images, and I think this was blue as well. The sword was red, but here they're all red. So that was, I mean, it's not a big deal. I expected them to be different colors. Would have been cooler if they were different colors. So anyways, you got an explanation of the tokens I just showed you. The magic potion, the magic cauldron, and the gladio, which is the sword. And then the stretch goal locations. So you've got more. It basically adds more to the game, and it tells you what each of these does. And I'll show you these real quick. The back has the Samhain logo on it, and then the front will show what these 3 do, or what these 4 locations do. Artwork's okay. I really like that one in particular. Alright, And then, like I said, these cubes and the stretch goals were replaced by these really cool Meeples. So each person has 14 clan members, and there are 14 unique Meeples. They're same across the colors, across the clans, but there are 14 uniquely designed clan member Meeples, which is really cool. So every single clan member you put out in the game will look completely different. It's really cool. So like I said, every cube you see here, 56 cubes, have been replaced by 56 Meeples. And there are 14 different designs in 4 different colors. So that was really cool. It's going to look real good when you have everything out on the board. And then these are the special item tokens. Also wood. Everything's wood. And again, in the pictures, this hammer here was red. Here it's white. And in the campaign photos, these were all different colors, like the stones were gray and the fire was red, and these things were like purple and these were green. But now here they're all red. Again, not a big deal, but it would have been really cool if they were actually different colors. So there's 3 of each of these, and this is basically the first player token. So these allow you to take special actions, I believe. So those are cool. Lots of little bits here. And these are the resources. I don't know if there was a stretch goal to upgrade the resources, but this is what we ended up with. For the gold, wood, stone, and will o' the wisp tokens. So the yellow is gold, the gray is stone, the brown is wood, and the blue are the will o' the wisp. So when all the will o' the wisp tokens are gone, the special event happens, and then they're returned to the supply. And then you've got 2 scoring tokens for each color, in case you go over the total on the scoring track. You can start back over at the 1 space, and then this is the actual track counter, the track token that you put on the round tracker. Alright, and then you've got the 5 temple cards. These little temples are just, that's cool how they put the art on there. You'll see these later. I think they're different gods or something in the theme, but they'll go on the left side of the playing area, and that's how you track your devotion to like either light or dark for that specific god. So I'll show you what that looks like here in a minute. Oh, and these are nice. I do have to say that. If I get it at the right angle, you can see that linen finish, the cross hatching on there. These are nice. They're not cheap. Then you've got 4 player aids that basically tell you exactly what every single location does. There's 30 locations in this game, and you can get up to like 14 workers out. It's a lot can happen in 6 rounds or 5 rounds. And then it shows you what each of these items do. Those were the all red special tokens I showed you. So again, these are linen tarot card size cards. And then here's the score tracker. So basically it goes from 0 to 27. And you'll use, if you get to 27, you'll use your other token to 2, 28, 29, 30, so on. And if everybody gets over 27, then you can just flip it over and go, well, if it'll focus here, 28, 29, 30, all the way up to 55. And this is your round tracker for different number of players. Be a different number. This is a graveyard. This is day and night phases. Day and night rounds, rather. All right, and then you've got all the locations. So in each location, we'll have a light side and a dark side. And the art is just awesome. I would have loved to have seen more of this art somehow, but it's really cool. And then see, each of these correlates to one of these. So here's this guy, but I'll show you how it looks set up. And again, nice linen finish, tarot size cards with the logo on the back. And finally, these are these tiny little screens that I just don't know what to think about. So you're supposed to have this hiding your resources. So I have this here, and that's supposed to hide my resources. So I mean, yeah, if you put them like right up in here, nobody can see them, but if they're right here, the player across the table can see them. So, but anyways, that's what those are for. I would have liked to, if they could have just made them this big, it would have still fit in the box, and I don't know what it would have done to the cost, but it seems like they could have made these a little bit bigger. I mean, look at it. Anyway, so let me just show you real quick what it looks like all set up, and then we'll end this video. So you'll have the rounds. Zoom out a little bit. There you go. You'll have the round thing here, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So there's all your locations, and there's 2 placement options on each card. So you got tons of choices, literally 30 different choices. And then each of these will have a temple, basically to that god. And then you'll track your devotion for light and dark for each temple. And you can actually move your workers around and then take actions and gain resources and so on and so forth. And then there'll be a light on the light side. You'll score based on your devotion on the light. On the dark rounds, you'll score based on your devotion on the dark. It just looks really promising. So that's everything you get in Samhain or Samhain, however you want to pronounce it. And I know for a fact it's available on Amazon because I checked before I even received my Kickstarter copy, and I could have ordered it on Amazon and gotten it before my Kickstarter got to me. So I think it's just it's probably not the company's fault. It was just probably an unfortunate timing. But anyways, it looks like a really cool game. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it or not, leave some comments down below and let me know what you thought. Also, hit the like and subscribe buttons. And please do check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We post there daily. And as always, thank you for watching, and play all the games.